Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? I am doing wonderful. Hang on, I'm looking at something. Okay. So, hold on, let me look at chat. All right. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Nicole. Who's Jimmy Boy? I don't even know who Jimmy Boy is. What's up, Pixie? Pixie, I've been meaning to write you back and I can't. I haven't been able to. I was mowing the lawn, fixing the pool. I apologize. Fixed my filter, but now I put too many chemicals in it. So now I got to wait for it to all filter out. So today has been a day, and I took Phoenix shopping today. So there's that. Nicole, I'm done with him. Like, I don't even care what he says. I don't watch him. I'm done with him. All right. So what I was going to go live about was something totally different than what it's going to end up being. Because I found out that somebody is running their mouth because they got busted lying and scamming, and the scam just continues. I got more proof that she was scamming people and putting on the sob stories. But I want to say there's a video that is pretty interesting. And it was put out by AB. And you'll understand why it's so interesting afterwards. Bomb, I think you better pay back the people that you said you were going to pay back. It's pretty interesting, though, when I saw AB's video, because I actually have proof that she told somebody that she was going to pay them back as soon as she got her stimulus check. So pay back. I'll get into the candle thing in a little while. But yeah, she told somebody that she was going to pay them back. Let me see. Hold on. And I'm sure that she didn't. Hey, Clarissa, I'm sure she didn't just say this to one person. I'm sure she said this to everybody that she took money from. Oh, hold on. Okay. Her exact words were, "My fever broke today. Listen, I've written all money down that's been given to me. When I get my taxes back, I'm giving you your money back." This was in, I don't want to give the month, but this was this year. I'll leave it at that. And let me repeat that. I have not, Georgia, at all. I really don't care. I'll repeat that. Listen, I've written all money down that's been given to me. When I get my taxes back, I'm giving you money back. Well, this person is still waiting for all the money. And let me show you also how she does this. I'm going to show you the type of scam that she does. Hold on, I just lost it. This is the type of scam she does. She says, I had messaged you about helping me with my power. It gets cut off tomorrow. I'm sick as hell. They said it's something to do with heart enzymes and an injury to my something. Then she says, check this out. If they release me, I'll have to walk home. It's 5 miles. Bomb, your fat ass ain't walking 5 miles. Who the fuck are you kidding? So she's like, which is fine. I just have an awful migraine for days. I fell today and blacked out, and it's making my heart beat fast, and my feet are swollen. That's how she does it. That's how she talks to people. And mind you, again, she's still in the ER. And, you know, this is what she said. She's still in the ER. She fell in the ER. And, you know, if they let her leave, she's going to have to walk 5 miles. And she has no money for power. Get the fuck out of here. The list goes on with her bullshit. But more importantly, one of the things that bothers me about this entire thing is the way other people see it. And this is what I was going live about. And then I'll get into the whole candle thing. Bomb, just because you got busted being a liar and a con artist and a phony, you know, I hear people, I heard somebody today, I'm not going to mention names, but I heard somebody today say, well, you know, it's these people are stupid for giving them money, for giving her money then. No, there was times when you needed money too, and you didn't have a problem taking it then. There is absolutely no way in hell that I would blame a victim. These people are victims. They're not giving her their last dollar. They were in a place of, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but they were in a place that they were going through a tragedy, basically. And at the time, they were going through a tragedy and they're at a weak moment and they can't help the person that they're dealing with. So they want to help somebody else. Vulnerable. Thank you. So they want to help somebody else. At no point will I ever blame a victim. That is like when people blame Shanann Watts. Well, she was this, she was that. It's the same thing. You're blaming a victim. You're saying that you don't feel bad for these people. Really? You don't feel bad for them? Because I certainly as fuck do. I certainly feel bad for them. I absolutely feel bad for them. They gave out of their own heart. They gave because they thought they were doing the right thing. And it's not, well, it's their fault. They shouldn't have given, blah, blah, blah. Are you fucking kidding me? I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. And I even text Tiffany. I'm like, have you heard this? Because I am fucking livid. You know, and then at one point it was, well, why is Laura getting involved? Oh, she knew people that got burned. Yeah, a bunch of my Patreons got burned. That's why I said something. And maybe just for doing the right thing. I know that's so hard. People want to just drag each other for drama and lie and do all this shit for drama. Sometimes you want to stick up for the right thing. I know it's really, really hard in the drama community to ever stick up for the right thing because you never stick up for the right thing. You only stick up for yourself. But no, I'll stick up for other people, hands down. Always did, always will, and that will never change. But I'm listening to this Irish gal, you know who I'm talking about? But I'm listening to this person kept saying how they don't want to get involved. They don't want to get involved. but yet they certainly had a bunch of opinions on it. You know, like Valoma, like even Salty C. I don't know these people. Like they're not, I mean, they may be subs now, but they were, you know, Summer Wells, Tiffany Crew. I don't really know them. I'm still going to stick up for them. I'm still going to say what's right and what's wrong. And it's fucked up that I had to hear today over and over and over. Oh, well, I guess e-begging is okay then if as long as you do it outside, or as long as you do it in public. Let me explain this a little clearer, okay? What I said was, we're not talking e-begging. I understand that that's how you think it, but that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about e-begging. I'm saying that if you are in a situation that you need to raise money for something, okay, then do it publicly on your community, not behind the scenes. And if that makes me such a bad person, then so be it. I raised 3 kids by myself. I pay my rent. I pay my electric. I pay my cars. I pay all the things that this person doesn't have. Thank you, Bobby. Welcome. All the things this person does not have, I have to pay for. So if I need extra help because Dayton hits me with a $400 football bill, or Sage totals a car and something, whatever the situation, so be it. Walk in my shoes. Okay? So I don't ever e-beg for plane ticket. I don't ever e-beg for my bills. I've never e-begged for my pets. The only thing that I have raised money for is stuff that I came in an emergency and I didn't know what else to do. So I turned to my community. That's my community. They've been with me for years. Some of them have been with me from the very first day. And I'm sorry that people can't fathom that people actually like me and they want to help my kids if need be, and so on and so forth. That's what happens when you raise 3 kids as a single mom. I have bust my ass working, trying to, I worked up until November 2020, lost my job, couldn't get unemployment, started a business. And a lot of that business comes from YouTube. And that's okay. I don't sit around e-begging while I'm sitting on a couch eating bonbons. I never lie to my subs about where money's going. I am as transparent as can be. Do not ever, ever compare me to someone like Bomb, or say that somebody is, you don't feel bad because they just gave. Not everybody got a 3-year back disability check. Sorry. That's just the way it goes. And I find it absolutely vile that someone could turn around and say, Irish Gal, I don't give a fuck. Someone could turn around and say something like that. I'm sorry, but victims are victims. Stop blaming victims. Thank you, Bobby. Stop blaming victims. People gave out of the kindness of their own heart. And a lot of people, from what I'm hearing, gave because they thought they were getting it back, because you told them that they were getting it back. So I'm going to play you guys a little video that I think you guys should see if you haven't seen it yet, but I think it's pretty good. I really do. I think it's pretty good. He did a good job. Friends help friends, not take advantage of them. Thank you. That is exactly right, Robert. Hold on. It's only like a 1-minute video. And thank you so much, Bobby. Anyone else wants super chat? Let's make Bomb mad. Fuck her. But we're going to get to that. But more importantly, buy candles. All right, let me show you this. Hey, the boss.
Water bill, right? And what was the reason to begin with that I had gotten behind, right? Because I didn't get my tax refund, my stimulus, my second or my third stimulus, or my back payment from Georgia.
Hey, Lisa.
Georgia Department of Labor, correct? Do y'all even know how much money that is that they owe me still to this day?
So Karen told Stellar that she needed $500 back in December, and she was getting the stimulus check back, right? Well, it just so happens that the receipt that she showed, she didn't cut the paper off small enough, the dumbass, and we were able to match it up on the screen as deposited into her account. So here you go, Karen. Here's another small or big lie that you continue to use with everybody about the stimulus check.
I didn't realize. I forgot to show you guys. Hold on. I'll redo that.
Told y'all about my gas bill and my water bill, right? And what was the reason to begin with that I had gotten behind, right? Because I didn't get my tax refund, my stimulus, my second or my third stimulus, or my back payment from Georgia Department of Labor, correct? Do y'all even know how much money that is that they owe me still to this day?
So Karen told Stellar that she needed $500 back in December, and she was getting the stimulus check back, right? Well, it just so happens that the receipt that she showed, she didn't cut the paper off small enough, the dumbass, and we were able to match it up on the screen as deposited into her account. So here you go, Karen. Here's another small or big lie that you continue to use with everybody about the stimulus check.
Told y'all about my gas bill and my water bill, right?
So thank you, AB, for that wonderful video. I think if you didn't get any stimulus or even tax refund, it's because you owe medical, back pay. But no, she did get it. That's what AB showed. Hey, Jax, that's what AB showed. She did get it. She lied about stimulus check. She sent me the info and made a huge mistake. If you lie in small ways, you will lie in big ways. Absolutely. She can go all around the issues. The issue is you used and took advantage of people. But check this out, Hello Live. Check this out. Someone sent this to me last night, and I wasn't even going to go there. I was just going to use it for my own benefit. But since she wants to go there, let's go there. You know how she needs all this money for rent. Hold on. Wait till you guys see this. Hold on. Okay. Well, all right. You know what this is? Let's get rid of the traffic tickets. And I'll show you guys this. On 12/21 of 21, 6/29 of 21, 11/16 of 2020, and 1/14 of 2022. All of these cases are for her not paying rent. So when she keeps saying she needs to borrow money for rent, every single one of these are for not paying rent. Past due rent. Cause of action, 11/16/2020 from Mordic Rentals. That was this one, right? Let's pull up this one, 6/29/2021. Past due rent from 6/30/2021 from Robert Eckert. So she didn't pay rent then. And then we go to 12/21/21. Past due rent, Robert Eckert again. So he had to take her to court twice. Twice this guy took her to court for not paying rent. And mind you, this is only one county. This is only one county. She's in other counties. And then we got this one. Cause of action, others. But it's Charles Mordic Rentals. So we know it had to do with not paying. And this was on 1/16/2022. So she always needs money for rent, but she never pays her fucking rent. And this is, again, this is just one county. This is just one county that she's in, not including all the other counties. One county. She's been sued. She's been taken back to court 4 times in 2 years for not paying rent. Okay, but she needs all this money for rent. Stella, I saw you post. I didn't see. I showed lots of indisputable receipts that Bomb is dishonest. My vids are still up from 6-7 months ago. Yeah, I'm going to play those. I'm going to pull those up. Stella, I'm pretty sure I'm subbed to you. There you are. All right. What's the name of the video, Stella? A puppy is not a kitten. I like that. Bombshell is a dud. The $500 loan is now that one.
Okay, today we go down the rabbit hole with none other than Bombshell. Bombshell the dud, who fails on so many levels of human decency. Today I'm going to talk about her outstanding loan to me of $500. That remains unpaid. And now she clearly chooses to dismiss that responsibility. Let's listen to a very short summary of how this all came to be. A loan that she took out from me, I'm going to clear that up first. Some have wrongly said it was a gift from the beginning. No, it was never a gift. It was a large enough amount, and she herself, Bomb, said when she reached out to me that she was asking for a loan. Let's take a look at what she actually said. Okay? This was 5.5 months ago on July 4th. It's easy to remember. Can you please loan the money on PayPal? And when I get paid from YouTube, I will return it, and so forth. Clearly a loan. Okay? Just wanted to make sure that we had that straight. Nothing's been repaid since then. And I'll show you the repayment schedule that she proposed a few days ago. Okay, so 7 full months coming up in a few days on February 4th. You have...
Hold on, I want to read that.
On February 4th, you have not kept days ago.
She says, can you please, at least she has please. Usually she's like, just put it in my account. Can you please loan the money on PayPal? And when I get paid from YouTube, I'll return it. I don't have any family left to go to, and I just don't know anyone else to ask. My insurance is $220 and I'm being evicted. I got my eviction on Friday, which I have 90 days after July 1st. First of all, you would not have 90 days because it's only 7. And if your landlord gave you 90 days, he's a hell of a guy. I have 90 days after July 31st, so that is doable because the state is going to help me and pay ahead for me as well. So now she's saying the state is going to pay ahead for her. My water has been cut off for a week. I thought our water was cut off for like a year. I had to go prepay power, and that's why it just cuts off like it does. I have $61 left to my name. I know it's asking a lot.
Okay, so 7 full months coming up in a few days on February 4th. You have not kept your word. You haven't repaid anything. You've closed the repayment process. I'll show you that. You did that, Karen. You did that. You took that action. You've lied, right? You said you'd repay the loan. You committed fraud. That's theft, by the way. It's against the law. And I have a claim against you and a written contract vis-a-vis the email, and further statements came right out of your own mouth on video. I have all that. Seems to me, Bomb, that your word, your integrity, your honesty, that's all on the line right now for you. Those are things that money cannot buy, or you certainly can't buy it back. The loan you approached me for on July 4th is long overdue. You failed to repay it at all. You know, in my opinion, money comes and goes, Karen, but your reputation is permanent. And by the actions you're taking now, it's going to be permanently tarnished. The opportunity for you to do the right thing is quickly closing. Oh, update, update. This just in, Bombshell responded to my email, and this is what she did. This will be the top half on PayPal. This is what I received back. Karen,
hey, K-Rox,
covered her last name, has canceled. That's right. She canceled a money request. This was my note to her originally. You asked for my PayPal. Here's an easy way to begin the repayment. That's the $500 loan. This is what you requested. Okay. And then this is the bottom half. She canceled the money request. And this being the bottom part, the transaction ID, the actual loan was July 4th. I sent her this on December 18th after having waited all that time and nothing from her, no word at all. I said, well, here's an easy way to repay it. And now she canceled that. Well, here's the latest. After I emailed her back, here's what she wrote back to me. Okay? It says, Mo, I need you to dispute it. That's all. I won't fight it. You can get your money. Nothing else. Nerds to be said. Nerds.
Hey, German lady.
Mo, well, you're not speaking to one of the Three Stooges here, okay? Or Curly Joe or anybody. Mo. Nerds, excuse me, you don't have time to spell check, Bombshell? Are you in that big a hurry to get back on TikTok to embarrass yourself? Just wow. Bombshell, listen up. I don't have the option to dispute with PayPal. It's beyond the 180-day mark, and I wouldn't have taken that route anyway. It's not going to happen. You owe the money since you approached me for a loan, and I have all the proof I need to prove it. Okay? Your time to repay is running out. Obviously, you know, Bombshell would have hoped that I would have just charged back and got PayPal to refund the $500. Well, I have a problem with that. Why should PayPal and those who use it have to repay your loan? That's your debt, Bomb, no one else's. That's a problem with society. Certain people feel entitled, apparently you're one of them, to pass off a loan debt to other people. That's a major flaw within you, Bomb. Most people pay their own debts in society. They spend responsibly, act morally, do the right thing when they interact with other people. But you, however, fail in that way. You're behaving, in my opinion, as an entitled adolescent, behaving as if you're better than other people, above your debts that you clearly owe. Not to forget how you take from other people with selfish expectation, with little or no regard for how that impacts those who have helped you. Bomb, you approached me out of the blue on July 4th for a loan. I clearly proved that. You, Bombshell, also said you'd repay the same loan. You gave a timetable for repaying that loan, right? And now you refuse to repay it. You've made zero attempt, none, to contact me. I've had to be the one to contact you. Bomb, you didn't even one time try to contact me saying, hey, Stellar, I'm having a little problem here. I'm not able to repay the loan just yet, but here's $5 to let you know I fully intend to. Good faith. Not once did you ever do that. You showed no respect to me, no respect to the one who responded to you, which I did in your time of need. Yes, Bomb, I have a real problem with your behavior, your entitled attitude, your incessant lies, and now this. If you think I'm going to drop this matter, think again. I'm retired. I have plenty of time on my hands, and I will focus on this more so others will know the truth about you, your dishonesty, your creepy behavior. This will not go without a response and continued responses until it's finally resolved. Hey, Bombshell, the truth is a brutal taskmaster. You should know that by now.
Good video, Stellar. What's the other one? I don't know why I'm screaming. What's the other one? These were, you know what was interesting though? The date on that he was asking was right around when she had to go to court, which she didn't pay either. I thought that was interesting too. It was like December 21st or something. That's the same time she had court. That's what, Ange, I totally agree. Totally agree. They have Bomb in the title. Look at you at 6,000 subs, Stellar. Oh, 625. I thought it was 6,000. Bomb stimulus live from 7 months ago. Nuclear bombshell went off. Which one?
Okay,
Hey,
Bomb lied about not getting a stimulus. Is that possible? Well, since Bomb has spoken out publicly about repaying also a loan that she took out from me, I'm going to clear that up first. Some have wrongly said it was a gift from the beginning. No, it was never a gift. It was a large enough amount, and she herself, Bomb, said when she reached out to me that she was asking.
Now, let me also, for those of you that don't know Stellar, let me give you guys like a little background on Stellar. Stellar is originally Boyd, which is bottom of YouTube. There were a bunch of scams that happened with certain creators, and Stellar always was the one that called it out. Stellar first became on everyone's radar when someone from Boyd had scammed St. Jude. Stellar used to work for St. Jude. Stellar is an older man, very into his religion, very strong beliefs in God, and he's really a good guy. I mean, I've never seen him do anything wrong. I've seen him give a lot of money to people, you know, without even asking. I've seen him lend money to people without even asking. He's just an all-around good guy. And that's just the background. And we've had different creators who have scammed St. Jude, and he has called it out. Oh, never worked for St. Jude, just for the church. Okay. So for anyone that just didn't know like who Stellar was, or thinking that he's just from Tiffany's, or because I know he's a mod for Tiffany, that's because they work together. Hey, good vibes. That's because they work together, bringing down, I won't say bringing down, I'll say uncovering someone that lied about giving money to St. Jude and never did. So I just want to give you guys a background on who Stellar was.
For a loan. Let's take a look at what she actually said. Okay. This was 5.5 months ago on July 4th. It's easy to remember. Can you please loan the money on PayPal? And when I get...
Wait, this isn't the one I just played, is it?
I paid from YouTube, I will return it. Trade the repayment. So I'll do that today. But for very close attention to, right, on 12/17, December 17th.
And this summer I told you guys, I came in and I told you guys about my electric bill, right? I also told y'all about my gas bill and my water bill, right? And what was the reason to begin with that I had gotten behind, right? Because I didn't get my tax refund, my stimulus, my second or my third stimulus, or my back payment from Georgia
Yes, tragedy.
Georgia Department of Labor, correct? Do y'all even know how much money that is that they owe me still to this day? The Labor Department finally did message me 3 weeks ago, and I haven't heard from them since. They're going in order, is what they said. So I haven't heard from them yet. I have to file for the stimuluses on next year's if I don't get it by December 31st, right? That's what happened. But during that time, I got behind, not just in a little bit, a lot, including my rent.
Okay, so this was 5 days ago, 4 days ago, the very next night, on the 18th of December, I received an image from someone.
Now, let me just say also, this was 7 months ago. This wasn't yesterday. This was the same story 7 months ago.
Who gave me the green light to be able to share it with you. In fact, Mom wanted me to see it, and I'll tell you why later. So I'm going to share it with you. This will prove that Mom already received her stimulus deposit, actually on October 8th of 2021. That's more than 2 months ago she's had it. And yet Mom is continually saying to us that she hasn't gotten it, hasn't received it. It's kind of like the Jerry Springer show, what we're about to show you, and that was a lie. So first, let's take a peek at what the stimulus payment actually looks like, because we have a code to, we have to break a code here. This is an article, a $1,400 third stimulus check. What is IRS Treas 310 tax EIP 3 all about? What is that? That's what it'll look like when it comes into your account. And we're going to show you that on Bomb's account.
This is March of 2021, by the way.
Okay. So we'll look at the document she shows us, but the code is IRS obviously means the Internal Revenue Service, right? Treas means Treasury. 310 is the code for a payment refund. And tax EIP 3, that's very important. That's the third economic impact payment. That's the official name given to the stimulus check. EIP 3, Economic Impact Payment number 3. So if we see that anywhere on Bomb's document, we know she got it. And I'll show you that in a minute. Now that we know the code, right, the code meaning, let's take a look at her document. In fact, she did get her stimulus. You're going to look at the very bottom of the document.
And let me also add, the stimulus checks were extra. Nobody should have been banking on a third stimulus check that we didn't even know we were getting as paying their rent and their bills. Stimulus checks were used to put money back into the economy, money that was lost because now all the money that you made working is going to go to your bills. And the stimulus check was like extra money, pay off debt, pay off credit card. I don't know anybody that used their stimulus check to pay their regular bills because, I mean, I guess if you were out for COVID, but even if you were out, and I'm going back 2021 because that's when this is from, but you paid your bills, you know, and then you use that for other stuff. And even if you were getting unemployment, you were getting $800 a week. A lot of people were making more on unemployment than they were making regular. So this is bullshit too.
It'll be very small.
And we know from her eviction notices, she didn't pay her fucking rent.
There's an arrow you're about to see, right? And that's what we're going to be interested in examining more closely. And I'll have to enlarge it for you. And it is cut off a bit. The top half is there, the bottom half is cut off, but it's not cut off enough. Here it is, for us not to see what it really is. So take a look toward the bottom. The red spot up there is her last name. I obviously blocked that out. Remember as kids, we played a game called Peekaboo? I'm sure we all remember the game of Peekaboo. So we'll play Peekaboo here in a second, right? The bottom half of the entry is hidden. The top half is present, but basically the top half is there to see. And now here comes the peekaboo part, right? I'm going to show you what the lower half is, which is missing, is all about, okay? So let's play peekaboo. I have to queue up that document here for you. Just take me a second.
Yeah,
all right, here we go. coming on. Whoops. You know what? Before I do that, let's show you the enlarged document. So that now we're looking at the very bottom of the document. You can see the top half is there. Looks like it might be IRS Treasury 310. Well, does that line up? Could that be exactly what it is? Okay, now's the time for peekaboo. Take a look. Lines up perfectly. IRS Treasury 310, tax EIP 3. What I'm showing you is the bottom half of what you didn't see, of what she thought wasn't even, well, that we couldn't probably make out any of it. It would probably look a little bit more like this if we could have seen it completely, if our camera had captured all of it. But instead, what we did capture is the top half, which was enough for us to read it. So what we have is a deposit from the IRS. The ACH on the left there says October 8th ACH deposit. That's the automated clearinghouse. It's a network for depositing checks. The government uses it, right? So BOM obviously got her stimulus check back on October 8th of this year, 2021, more than 2 months ago. And yet, 5 days ago, BOM lies to everyone, says she still has not gotten it. I played her own voice just a moment ago. Okay, we were lied to. BOM did get her stimulus. All right, I also want to just mention something right above that. This is what she wanted us to see. Okay, what that is, I'm going to cue that and make that just a little bit larger, is the gold car sales. Now, this is where she said, well, I didn't really have $5,000 in the bank like Stellar was suggesting. What I really had, you know, was, let's see here, if I can make this a little larger, that she had, in fact, only $500. So I'll make this smaller and you can see that amount there, $533.90. Now, the problem with that, I had showed you 5,330. There's a zero missing. So she's saying, well, I just typed, it was a typo. Well, actually, there would have been 2 typos. You got 90 cents there. You typed in 533000. So you're asking us to believe that you actually made 2 typos. Okay. But you know what's really interesting about all of this that I find interesting is that actually, let's see if we can
Thank you, Adrian.
Reset this. I want you to look at the very top of the actual document. I'll bring that on. At the very top, it says, this is actually a Microsoft Word document. Can you make that out? Let's see if we can enlarge that for you as well. Because it's important that you see that why would someone copy and paste some other document into a Microsoft Word document? Why would they do that? Well, because the Microsoft Word document, see that at the top? Microsoft Word, product activation failed. Anyway, why would they type it into a Microsoft Word document? Well, because what they want to do is manipulate these numbers right here, the 530.90. You can do that in Microsoft Word, right? That's what you can do in Microsoft Word. So I think we've just solved a little riddle here. We actually know, which she didn't realize, was that the item right below it was what was going to give away her stimulus she has received. So let's just make that a little larger and make sure everybody sees it on the way out. Make sure that, you know, when you enlarge things, it usually does really help us, right? To see what we're looking at. So you can see that pretty clearly, right? 1008, automated clearinghouse, deposit, IRS Treasury 310. Yep, you got your stimulus. Pretty clear to me, pretty clear to everyone. Well, the last thing I want to talk about is an email you sent me, BOM, in which, let's bring that up here. You sent it 4 days ago, December 18th, right? And let's look at the email you sent me. This is your repayment schedule. This is what you said you would do. I have it highlighted in yellow. I'm going to send you $50 a week till I start back full time. And then you in yellow also. Whatever's remaining from that in 2 parts when you're full time. Okay? Now,
okay, so she says, my Aunt Jean died yesterday, and I'll get into the Tracy thing in a minute. I wasn't going to mention her name. She put herself out there. That's what I was talking about, that were blaming victims. And if anybody doesn't believe me, I'll gladly play it, because I was fuming with the way she's blaming the victims, saying, well, if you're going to give money and I wouldn't do that and blah, blah, blah. I'll play it for you guys. You guys can see it, and you'll see why I was so mad. But let me finish this. So my Aunt Jean died yesterday and I ran out of time. I apologize for the delay. I saw your request and I didn't get paid $500. Trust and believe, if I did, I'd give it to you. I'm only working part-time and came in during the middle of the pay period. I'm going to send you $50 a week until I start back full-time, which is supposed to be after the first of the year. In that case, I'll send whatever is remaining in 2 parts. The bottom line is this. I don't see anyone else opening up their PayPals, okay? And since I began, I've always gotten donations and accept them. Had I not lost my job I moved down here with, I'd not have asked you, which I see was a mistake. I learned a lesson. Doesn't that sound familiar? Oh yeah, good vibe. She sure did. Doesn't that sound familiar? She's blaming Stellar. She's literally blaming Stella. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's your fault. Blah, blah, blah. Box, all she had to do was come in here and ask me. So the fact that she is yelling at me on a panel, I have no idea why, but I'll gladly play it so you guys can all hear it. I'll gladly play it. That's what I was originally going to go live about, to be honest. I really was. I was going to go live about her about how she was blaming the victims. And all she kept saying was, I don't care. I don't care about this. But yet she kept talking about it and saying, well, you shouldn't do this or that. Like, whatever. Has Bombshell know that many of those who gave her money are not depressed? I am on Social Security and rescued a Shih Tzu, left her body, and is in heaven now. Ah, she doesn't mind using people. No, she doesn't. All right, I'll play it. Hold on. And thank you, Stella. I mean, I don't have a clip, so I got to go through it. If she wants to strike me, but yeah.
Business. In my opinion, she really did move. We saw that. Bad wolf. You and your sex life. And I keep it to myself too, Ems. Especially somebody I've only known for 2 was told, and don't get me wrong, I have people that PayPal me. They don't go hungry. They don't not.
Now, let me also throw in, nobody said that anybody was going hungry. Nobody stated that people were going hungry to give Bomb money. That was never said.
Feed their children or not take care of their bills.
And nobody said that happened either. That never took place.
I would pray and hope that's the case. Please promise me that you'll never, ever PayPal me anything.
Hey, just a mom.
You're in a pickle. I know what she was saying, Val. I heard it. I heard many a times Bomb go on panel and say she was going to be homeless. She said it to the public. But I will say this. When she didn't have water, I did go into, I won't say whose Discord, but I went into
I agree,
exactly,
Lori.
stop animal cruelty. But I did, hey, Ems, but I did go into a Discord and offer to help with the water bill. And I was told by Bomb, no, thank you, that she got the money. So that's the only thing I can speak on about that. That's the only thing I can speak on. Otherwise, it's not my money. I didn't donate it. I didn't collect it. So, hey, Red Road Runner. And I really don't want to talk about it. I fired this up to rag Marianne. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Starlight. No,
This is
if
from
you can't
today.
afford it, for the love of all that is holy, whatever happened to charity begins at home?
Who said anything that people couldn't afford it? That was never even a thought or an option. People wouldn't donate if they couldn't afford it. I don't even know where she got that from.
As much as I love some of you people on here, and I've helped several people on here, but I'm not going to take money out of I'm not going to leave myself. I would do it for my family, but there's not many people on here that I would, especially somebody I've only known for 2 months. No.
Like, who said anything about 2 months? Why are you judging people that gave money? This is what got me mad before. Stop judging people that gave money. They gave money for whatever their own personal reasons were. Nobody was starving. Nobody's going to go to a homeless shelter because of money that was given. I mean, come on. She doesn't know her facts at all.
I'm sorry. I don't have sympathy for anybody when it comes to handing over money.
I don't have sympathy for anybody when it comes to handing over money.
Just don't. If that's the case, then should we all be upset that people give Laura money monthly? People give people make money on here. Okay, Bomb went behind the scenes and did it. Okay, so I've learned a lesson. You can't go behind the scenes and e-beg. You can only do it in public.
Another thing that pissed me off. I don't e-beg. I don't e-beg in public. I'm not sending sob stories to people. This is e-begging. When you have to send sob stories to people to get money, that's e-begging. I don't do that. I will tell people straight up, hey, you want to donate? Donate. Someone gives me a super chat, I say right afterwards, anybody else wants to give me a super chat? Be my guest. There is a big difference between e-begging. E-begging means you're giving sob stories. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay my bills. I can't do this. I can't do that. That's e-begging. That's taking money under false pretenses. I don't do that. I've never done that, ever. And I read chat. I don't make people super chat for me to read something. No, YouTube moderator, when I say couldn't afford it, I mean that it's not that they're going to end up in a homeless shelter from it. I mean that, they expected money to be paid back. I can't afford to give people, super chats, but I do. I always do. I always give people super chats, So, and can I afford to? Technically, not really. But I do it because I want to help someone else out, or I want to say thank you for something. That's what I mean by you can't really afford it, but you do it. That's what I was saying. I mean, these people are Patreons to me. So obviously they're not going poor, giving money. They give me money every month. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. I forget how literal I have to be around here.
But if you put your own family at risk.
Like, nobody puts anyone's family at risk.
In order to help somebody that you've only known for 2 months, somebody that we've all heard get on her panel and talk about her problems, You know, we've all heard Bomb get on her panel, talk about the fact that she was going to be evicted, that she, you know, her water was turned off. She was using a water hose. Her electric was going to get turned off. So if you know anything about this and you still hand over thousands of dollars or whatever, then I can't. I'm not going to sit here and feel. I keep it to myself too, Ems.
All of this because Bomb won't get a job and stop e-begging. But here's the other thing. What do you see? You know, she's talking about somebody else, but Tracy, you have PayPal running across the bottom. And I can't. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I don't know why. Like, the only reason why Bomb's money came up is because she is scamming people. That's the only reason. But then you make a live where you make it out like, you know, oh, well, people give Laura money, people give this one money, people. It's totally different. Totally different. It's night and day.
I don't know if she targeted him or not. I don't know if Bomb thought, ooh, this chick has money. I don't know how she would know that unless, of course, Pearls, and you work your ass off. And I know this. I talked to Pearls outside of YouTube. This woman works her ass off and has recently gone through some health problems, but she kept on. I don't know. The whole Bomb Tiffany situation is not my business. I didn't give it. I didn't take it. Therefore, it's not my business. In my opinion, you know, she really did move. We saw that. Bad Wolf. You and your sex life. And oh my God. I can only say that I'm not going to put myself or my family in jeopardy financially to help somebody that I don't even really know, just because they're good friends with Nenny. You know, oh, well, Nenny's my friend, so they must be good people. I'm not going to do it. It's just me. Tiffany wants to bring it out. It's up to Tiffany to bring it out. You know, Bomb wants to defend herself. Bomb gets to defend herself. I don't care. I mean, that's just how I look at it. Hey, Pepper. You know, it's called buyer's remorse. I don't know if people's ever heard of that.
Good night, Mom.
Good night. You're not going to bed. It's 8:45.
I always
The
go to
breaking
bed
her
at
arm and sending pictures and shit
You're
like
gonna
that
wake
is
up at like
bullshit.
7 a.m.?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I got a good
Val?
sleep.
And good vibes. That was my whole point. And you said it, so I didn't have to. But that's my whole point. The people that she's saying, oh, it's not my problem, also subscribe to Tracy. And that's why I was like, I was going to go live about it. Like, Tracy, please don't say those things, because these people, I know for a fact, some of them subscribe to you. I know a couple of them have definitely given you money. I know at least one definitely is giving you money because she's with me a long time. And when I heard her say that, I was like, you know, I got to do this really carefully because I don't want to insult anybody. But yeah, good vibes is who I had in mind. And since she said it, it's now out in the open. Good vibes told me that she felt like a fool. And I said, please do not feel like a fool. It's not your fault that you got scammed, basically. So I'm listening to Tracy say these things. I'm like, first of all, good vibes have been around at least 3 years, at least. She has been member and sub to Tracy. She has been a Patreon sub and candle customer of mine from day one. She has supported Bomb. She has supported a lot of people, and she's not, she's not starving her family. But for you to sit there and say, well, you're dumb, or you shouldn't have done this, or you shouldn't have done that, that hurts, because you're saying it to your very subs. And I can prove I said this to Red Dragon before I even went live, or White Lotus before I even went live. Like, that was my thought. I was like, there are people that Tracy, that are sub to you, that you're sitting there insulting, saying, well, I don't care. But you need to care, because it's your subs that are affected. It's future subs that are affected. Don't say because someone is dumb, because that same person could be like Good Vibes, who Good Vibes you may not know under this name, but I know you would know her under your other name. And I can't, like, I didn't want to say it, and I was afraid to say it, but it's really how I feel. Like, you can't just say, well, they're dumb or they didn't know the person, or this and that. This wasn't like they gave super chat to somebody. She was blatantly lying to them, and they have a good heart, and they felt bad, and they gave her money. There is a huge difference. Than saying, oh, well, she had this, or, she did move. What about the last couple of times? What about the pouring of, I have nowhere to live, I have this, I have to pay this bill, I have to pay that bill, I have to pay this, I got to pay that. It's not that they gave her money. They gave her money based on false pretenses. Some people would say no different than who, which I refuse to mention her name. But it's no different than who. She took money under false pretenses. We have proven, hey, Clarissa, we have proven, I showed that Bomb has not paid her rent since 2020. So all this lie about I have to pay my rent is bullshit. I would love to see the receipts or the cancellation notices from electric and everything else. I think that's all scams too. So for you to say, well, she moved this time, allegedly, but she never paid her rent. So all the money that she was going to have, all the money that she would have had from not paying your rent, because if you're not paying your rent, I mean, anyone knows you must put it, like, if you're not going to pay your rent, you still put it aside in case you're like forced to pay it. You don't just not pay your rent and be like, all right, I have no money. Sorry. Well, I have so many days before you take me to court. That's bullshit. That's total fucking bullshit. And nobody lives like that. And if you do, you're a scammer. And believe me, I'm one that lives paycheck to paycheck. So week to week. And you'll never hear me say differently. But you just don't know a story, and it's sad that you just was saying these things. It's not fair to your subs that got fucked up, or that feel used or feel hurt.
I wouldn't snap a picture of my injury. I mean, y'all have seen my hernia, but I ain't asking y'all to pay to have it fixed, because I haven't found anybody that can fix it yet. Plus, I'm kind of scared to go under anesthesia that long. But I wouldn't. That's not.
Oh, Eden, I don't even pay attention to her. I could care less. When she has 2 jobs now, plus her furniture sales and YouTube, so that, let's see how that works out. Yeah, she could start paying back people that owe her.
It's not my way of handling things. But I mean, if it was somebody I didn't know that well or whatever, and they sent me a picture of their foot all bruised up or whatever, I'd be like, hey, Don Marie. I'd be like, wow, that sucks. Take care. Hope it feels better. Maybe Bad Wolf. Ninny may be double agent talking to people on here. And bring your little birdie too. That one chick, I big fail of a live last night, and the fact that she got bitch slapped, because that put a, okay, sorry. this about the flip phone and stuff. I don't get it. We got the first, I read the saddest story you all down there. I know, we miss Galway. And I do know what some people go through. And I help whenever I can. I really do. Or I'll go to people that I know help people in the community. They just do it on the down low. Sunnyside is accepting funds for her lipstick collection.
Yeah, it's when you have a sob story.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna, you know, thank you, Ganja. I'm just not gonna put myself in a financial pinch. Then what am I gonna do? You know, if I give you all my money, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna have to turn around and borrow it from somebody. That's called robbing Peter to pay Paul. No, it doesn't work. And like I said, the only story I've got about Bomb, other than what I've heard her say on her live streams, and if I'm in a Discord or something and somebody's whining and crying about, you know, this is due, that's due, and it goes on continuously, I just fucking leave. You know, or very nicely, yes, Minnie C has wanted a Dyson hair dryer thingy forever. Could be, John. I mean, I know, I hear Tiffany's point. I hear Laura's point. You know, people were giving her money for the same thing. But she did move. You know, she did rent a U-Haul. Now, I don't know if she was laid up in some hotel eating bombs, as Savage says. They're bonbons, Savage, just to let you know. And that kind of like put my knickers in a knot when Tiffany went over to Savage, because Savage wanted her to, because just like Diane wanted Carla to come up there for a shit show, Savage wanted Tiffany over there. And Savage says, well, you girls, you people that donated her money, y'all be getting doxxed soon here, Suge. Y'all be getting doxxed soon, Suge.
And let me tell you something. She's not wrong, though. A lot of people are afraid that Bommy's going to dox them. Like, no joke. I have a lot of receipts that I can't show. I have a lot of text messages that I can't show because Bomb will know exactly who it is. And these people are legit afraid. And what did she do? She goes ahead and bashes me and doxes me. Why don't you go after AB? Why don't you go after Tiffany? Why me? Get the fuck out of here, Bombshell. And Tracy, I'm sorry. You just don't know your facts. And you're running on false facts.
Savage just doxed my kid not too long ago. For no reason. Because I was fighting with somebody else. Savage got in the middle of it and doxed my kid. Shut up, man. Now that Bomb's got your information, y'all gonna be getting doxed soon, Suge. Y'all be safe over here with me, Suge. That's why you doxed my kid for no reason, Savage.
Oh, she did threaten to dox Tiffany?
It's just bullshit. It's all bullshit. This whole place is bullshit.
And That part I agree with. The point is, that's why I don't watch these people. That's why I don't give a fuck what Hartley puts out or any of them. I don't care. But calling out a scammer is completely different. Calling out a scammer who took money from innocent subs is fucked up. People feel like fools. People don't feel right. People, like Tiffany said yesterday without naming a name, and I won't name a name either, but there's legit good people in this community that are going through crisis that could use help. And nobody wants to help because they're afraid it's another scam where, before Bommy took over, scamming everyone behind the scenes, because God, I keep getting more and more emails of people. There's more and more people that are coming out saying, here's my receipts. This is what I gave her. This is what she told me. I gave a couple of $100. Right after this, my PayPal was hijacked. My PayPal remember when I told you, this is what somebody said to me. Remember when my PayPal said this, or when I told you about PayPal getting destroyed? Like this is bigger than, oh, Bomb needed money for this. This goes way back. This is her constantly telling people, if you lend me money, I'll pay you back when I get this, when I get that. She never had any intention of ever paying money back, ever. She never had any intention of doing anything for anybody. And it's just fucked up. I'm getting to that too, Jerry. It's just fucked up. So when Bommy, because these people kind of have a right to be mad, what does Bommy do? She doesn't go after AB, who doxed her or does all this shit. No, let's talk about Laura's candles. So let's talk about Laura's candles. First, let me tell you this. Bommy's candles, she did not pay for. Bommy's candle, somebody bought for her. I would have to look up the date. I don't remember the exact day. 6 months later, this is what a fucking scammer she is. Approximately 4 to 6 months later, and this was just brought to my attention, and I double-checked the dates. And at first, I thought the person that told me was losing their mind. And then I double-checked the dates. Tiffany and I had a fallout. Bomb hooked up with Tiffany. Tiffany I have an EIN number. I have insurance, but I haven't filed the complete paperwork. Because I wanted to make sure I had the name right, but I do have insurance and I have an EIN number. So Bommy, all of a sudden I get a message how her candle blew up 6 months later, right as me and Tiffany have this fight and she's hooking up with Tiffany. Okay. So I said, all right, let me see a picture. Well, this was just another scam. I was so mad. I had to leave. Did you get my PayPal telling you? No, I did not. Just now? No, I haven't. I don't get notification on PayPal. So but thank you. No, she didn't pay for her own candle. Somebody bought it for her. 6 months later, she says, oh, Laura's candle blew up. Okay. And the person that even bought it for her even turned around and said, that was like 6 months ago that she bought it. Why would she even still have it 6 months later? So I said, I don't know. I said, all right, send me a picture. So she sent a picture. There is not 1 ounce of wax in this candle blow up. Allegedly, she fell asleep and there was no wax left. When you have no wax left, you're going to blow up a candle. Plain and simple. That's what happens with a glass vase. You have to be careful. That's why there are rules from the National Candle Association that you also get on you get a candle burn safety card when you receive your candle. But let's go one step further and look at the association. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Okay. So in case you guys didn't know, there is actually a National Candle Association. I know a lot of people may not know that, but there is. And this is what they say. How to burn a candle safely. Before lighting a candle, before burning, always trim the wick to 1/4 of an inch. You can use a wick trimmer, nail clippers, or a scissor. Nail clippers work very well, by the way. Long or crooked wicks can cause uneven burning, dripping, or flaring. Keep the wax pool clear of wick trimmings, matches, and debris at all times. Always use a candle holder specifically designed for candle use. It should be heat resistant, sturdy, and large enough to contain any drips or melted wax. Yes, they're an organic. I use organic hemp coconut soy or an apricot coconut soy. Burn candles in a well-ventilated room. Avoid drafts, vents, or air currents. This will help prevent rapid or uneven burning, sudsing, or excessive dripping. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations on burn time and proper use. In general, it is recommended that candles do not burn for longer than 4 hours and cool at least 2 hours before relighting. When lighting a candle, use long matches or a long reach lighter. Keep your hair and loose clothing away from the flame. While it's burning, never leave a candle unattended. Never burn a candle or near anything that can catch fire. Keep burning candles away from furniture, drapes, bedding, carpets, books, paper, flammable decorations, etc. Keep candles out of the reach of children and pets. Never touch or move a candle while it is burning or while the wax is liquefied. Don't burn a candle. This is a big one. Listen up, bomb. Don't burn a candle all the way down. For a margin of safety, discontinue burning a candle when a 1/2 inch remains in the container or 2 inches if it is a pillar candle. Place burning candles at least 3 inches apart from each other. I don't even do that. That's a bad one. This is to make sure they don't melt one another or create their own drafts that will cause the candles to burn improperly. Extinguish a candle if the flame becomes too high or flickers repeatedly. Let the candle cool, trim the wick down, and check for unwanted drafts before relighting. Never use a candle as a nightlight or while you may fall asleep. Be very careful if using candles during a power outage. Flashlights, blah, blah, blah. When extinguishing a candle, use a candle snuffer. Never use water to extinguish a candle. Make sure the candle is completely out. Don't touch or move a candle. Never use a knife or a sharp object to remove wax strippings. That is candle safety. If someone had a candle that blew up, they can gladly go through my insurance. This is what I pay insurance for. If any kind of damage is done. Now, let me give you an example. One of Marissa's customers, one of Marissa's people had got a candle for me. It burned. It was my fault. I stopped talking to Marissa right after this, but it was my fault. And I forgot to tell her to remove a ribbon and it caught fire and that was on me. And I told her, the person that told me, I said, you can tell her I will absolutely, I will go through my insurance if it ruined anything. She didn't want to do it, but guys, I'm telling you, I have insurance for a reason. I pay insurance for a reason. It's a monthly fee, comes right out of my bank, and I've never missed a payment. I've had it from day one because accidents happen, things happen. So my point is, in that one, I have no problem saying that it's mine. I have no problem saying that it's my fault. But with bombs, that was not my fault. Yeah, you need to take all ribbon off, and it was glued on, and I forgot to tell her, and it caught fire. It was totally my fault. And I think it ruined a piece of furniture or something. And I was so willing to, go through insurance for her. She didn't want to do it. She's like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I felt horrible. So if it's something that's, that's legit my fault, that's why I pay insurance. Nobody's going to, sue me personally. That's why I have a company and that's why I have insurance. So with the candles, Bomb showed yours. Well, I could show you the pictures. I don't know. Was it black? I'll show you. Hold on. Thank you, Margaret. Because these are the only pictures that I ever got. And mind you, this candle was bought for her 1.5 years ago. So she had no problem with me for the last year. She had no problem with the candle for the last year. But all of a sudden, she gets busted out being a scammer and let's go after Laura's candles. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Yeah, you should never burn a candle, I say, more than 2 hours. Oh, I absolutely do, Suzanne. If something's my fault, believe me, I'm the first to admit it. I felt horrible when I got the call about this candle. I felt horrible. I was like, oh my God, that's so my fault. I was like, I can't even like try to get out of it. That's totally on me. Hold on, let me make this bigger. Oh, you know what? I could do it this way. Hold on. All right. So I can't tell what this is other than I don't see one drop of wax, not one. So then we come down here. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Let me do it this way. All right. So when we first got it, she was saying that this is where the candle was. A, where is the wax? B, the candle is a 9-ounce candle. The diameter is less than 2 inches. This right here would not be the candle. It's way too big. Way too big. And this on the bottom, I believe, and now this was a long time ago, and I used to put a lot of stuff in candles. So I'm thinking that's what this was. But this circle right here is not from my candle because it's not that big. So I don't know what the hell this was. It looks like there's sand in it. Like I didn't use sand. It was very weird. And I'm like, okay, where's the wax? This is the crystals and shit that like the old stuff that I used to use. But where is all this sand coming from? Like that has nothing to do with me. No, I was always told 2 hours, but the National Candle Society said 4. She only had one candle, Mountain Vibes. So that's hysterical because she only ever got one candle. Oh, so she's saying that that's not my candle. The top picture is something on her stove. So what's this? That's what I'm saying. What's all the shit behind it? Like gross. But she was asked to send a picture. Like, let me see. Like, I can't even tell if that is a candle. I can't even tell. So, yeah, this is gross. I didn't even notice that, to be honest with you. So she's saying this is 2 different candles. She only ever bought, she never bought one, but she only got one. I'm lost. Green Wax saying it was your candle earlier. She only had 1 candle for me. She never had more than 1 candle. She never ordered a candle, nothing. She's total lie. Total lie. She got 1 candle from me. It does look like top of a soft drink. And it was literally 6 months later. And that candle burns till it's gone. Days sometimes. Yeah, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to let it go all the way to the bottom. Hey, Grandma Rose. Said you need to explain yourself. Your candles are awesome. Thank you, Janessa. Please don't put TNT. I won't, I promise. Said she was awoken in the middle of the night to a snake lighting all her candles while she slept. I know, right? It's just ridiculous. There's someone else worse off than us. That is true. That's a good point. Oh, Eden, I didn't see what you had said. She's a professional scammer. Exactly. And this is what I was thinking. And I even said it at the time. Thank you, Hoosier. I was even saying this at the time, that I don't understand. I mean, is she looking for a free candle and that's why she said this 6 months later? Is it because she's going to fight with me for Tiffany? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I think one of those photos are from her mod named Cat something. No, she said it was her. But either way, the bottom, that's not, my candle's not that big. That's not my candle. And I said that from the beginning. She wants to bash you for years to come. It's her MO. I know. And this is like a one and done. I'm not even fucking with her anymore, but you're going to attack my business because you got caught being a scammer? And how come Cat's Rule never said a word to me? How come Cat's Rule? It's the first time ever hearing of this. That's what I want to know. If you got such a fucking problem, or a Cat's Rule had an issue with a candle, why didn't you come to me, Cat's Rule? Why is this the first I'm hearing of it? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, it's too big. I only use 9-ounce candles. It's too big. Anything to take the light off her, exactly. And when did Cat's Rule buy a candle? A year and a half ago? And I'm just hearing about this now after she gets busted. After she gets busted, being a scammer, all of a sudden they have an issue with a candle. Get the fuck out of here. It's total bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you know what? You know what I just thought of too? Here's what I just thought of too. Maybe, just maybe, it was Cat's Rule whose candle burnt or exploded or whatever happened, and Bomb tried to make it her own. Aha. So Bomb wanted to say, oh, it was mine, when it may have been Cat's Rule. Thank you, Joseph. We love all the candles we purchased from you. They are wonderful. Thank you. Spice pear candles. I can probably get it, or I can make it. I don't have any pear. I have peach. I don't have any pear here handy. She wanted a fruity pebble. That's what I think too, German lady. I really do. I said to the person who sent it to me, you have an issue with a candle. What's your issue? To the person that sent it to me. Now, is it possible the cats could have blown up? It's possible. I mean, anything is possible, but she never told me, so I have no idea. But what she's showing here, she didn't order a candle that big. that candle would be, that's a big base. I don't have a big base. I mean, I do now, but I didn't then. I have a very small 9-ounce base. And either way, there's no wax there. Where is the wax? There is no wax. She's an ass. But that's what I'm saying. Cat's Rule has not said anything to me at all. At all. Never said one word to me. And now all of a sudden, because Bob got busted, now all of a sudden, let's go to Laura's candles. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely, Eden. It's so ridiculous. And like here, these white specks. What are the white things? It just doesn't even make sense. I know the top picture has no wax. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know what this is, but this circle is too big. And this is gross, but this circle is too big. And where's the rest of it? If this is the other half, where's the rest? Oh, you can't zoom? What? I don't even think that's a candle holder. I really don't. Like, what is this? And what's this? This is not a candle holder. I'm glad I just zoomed it, because this is not a candle holder. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's not a candle holder. This looks like it has wiring in it. You see what I mean? It's not a candle vessel. Should a piece of glass flew into a French fry grill? Yeah, I'm sure it did. You see what I mean? No, there's white here. There's white. This isn't. I'll show you guys the black vessels. I'll smash one. I'll show you. And then this. Like, what is this? The ring around it. And all this powder stuff. Yeah, there's no wick base, nothing. That's what I'm saying. And I have no fucking clue what this is. I'll show you. I'll go get a vessel. I'll get the black vessel. You know, where's the other half of it? Where's the other pieces? And what the fuck is all this sand that you're trying to say is me? Thank you. A plant plot and dirt. I agree with that. Or like this came apart and that's what these pieces are. But this is what they told me happened to the candle. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I know, this is nasty. But you're right. Someone said it's a kitchen piece. I think they're right. Because this has wiring in it. It looks like it has wiring. Scam. It's a soil from a pot. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Thank you a little bit. I have an issue with the candle. It is I don't have one. Will you donate one? Because I can't pay the rent. I've been doing candle giveaways. She said that's a kitchen island and the candle burned through it. This is a island? Yeah. This is too big. And what is all this shit under it? This is what I was sent a long time ago for somebody's saying that their candle broke. But I'll show you. Hold on. I know I can't either, Jerry. Hey, I'll show you guys the black vessels. What? I thought I was out. I was like losing my mind. I'm like, where the fuck are the black vessels? All right, look. Whoops. Hold on. These are the black vessels. That's as big as they are. Compared to a phone. The width. Whoop. It is not even bigger than a phone. I'll go this way. Whoop. So it's not even wider than a phone. Does that look like it's wider than a phone? Because it sure as fuck does to me. Sure looks like it's wider than a phone to me. It's a picture of something. She's saying it's a kitchen island. But yeah, this is what they're trying to do. I just lost top. Ugh. If that's a kitchen island, I can't even imagine the amount of roaches. For real. But yeah. If this is a kitchen island, what is this? I know I'm hiding, Val. It's all deflection. I agree. Looks like a plate ring. I don't know. I think, oh, wait. You know what? You see it raised right here. It's raised right here, and it's got all this white shit all over it. This isn't from a candle. I know candles don't leave a ring, but she was trying to say that I guess it burnt. Like she's trying to say that it like burnt through or something, but you could see it's raised right here. This is like a ring. You see what I'm talking about? Like here, it doesn't look like it's raised, but here it does. Did you get my super chat? I don't think so. Oh, this is a kitchen. But she's trying to say that that's what this is. But this you can see right here is a ring, is raised. This looks like an O-ring or something. She's saying this is her kitchen. And I agree, Hoosier, that it would burn through. But I didn't notice this the first time because I didn't look at it, you know, like that close. But let me see if I can zoom this a little more. You see how that's raised? That's not from a candle. I don't know what the fuck that is. But definitely not me. This is not a candle that blew up. Try again. A lot of other people talk crap about you. My mom always told me it's good because they're jealous of you. I can't think of any other reason, Margaret. I don't know why I'm so important. This one, a woman who calls 911 during a live and hangs up so that the cops come in. Oh, remember that? I remember that. I've had many brands explode, and that is not an exploded candle. You never had one of mine explode? Did you read us? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Thank you, Reedus. Isn't that fucked up, though? You could see it's raised right here. This ain't fucking from my candle. Fucking lies. Are you surprised the thief lies? No, not at all. No, not trying to sue me. They're lying about it. Time and later when she makes her eye black and says that Tiffany Marie came and punched her. I've never had a candle explode either. I've heard about it, but it's never happened. Never watched more than 10 minutes of her total because I tap out. Can't take that voice. I hear you. Regis, I'm gonna look right now. I see it, Regis. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry. I
What?
didn't quite catch that. Could
I
you please
didn't
say that again?
want you. Freaking Siri. Oh, it's okay, Regis. It's burnt toast, literally. Yeah, that's gross. I've never in 30. Oh. Thank you, Regis. Thank you so much. Anybody else want super chat? You go right ahead. I will not stop you. And that was it. That's really all I had tonight. But remember, candles are important. I love my candles I got from Laura. Can't wait to buy the new coffee. Yeah, I should have them done tonight. I plan on doing candles tonight. Oh, good vibes. Yeah, good vibes. My original live was set up because of you. No joke. And then someone was telling me about bomb this, bomb that. Fragrance in the home says a lot about a person. Does it? Because my house is constantly smelling like something different. I always super chat Rosie O'Kelly. Oh, do you? I just got it. Good vibes. Thank you so much. You did not have to. That was very sweet. Thank you. And thank you to everyone else who PayPal's, Cash Apps, and all that fun stuff. But make sure you buy candles. Yes, I have a teakwood scented candle. It's mahogany teakwood. Oh, spice pear. Let me see if I can even order it. All right. Spiced caramel pear. I can get a pear spice fragrance oil. Let me show you the notes. Hold on. All right. Pear spice fragrance. It smells like just picked juicy pear and leafy greens dusted with cinnamon, sugared cinnamon spices. Top notes are leaf green, orange, citrus, lime. Middle is ripe pear and apple, and bottom is sugar, slight, and woodiness. Thank you, Regis. Does this sound right? It's phthalate free. All right. I'll order 4 ounces. Anyone else want a specific scent? Because I got to pay for shipping anyway. Oh, you know what? I do need more rainforest. Because I used just about the last of it today. Called Paramel. Oh, caramel pear. I don't know. I don't like anything except the one I use. I never soup chatted Randy Diane. Thank you, Regis. Be right back. Next fight is starting. What fight? Rain. I have pineapple. I have a couple different pineapples. They should be on the website. I need some rainforest. Oh, I'm sure it does, Regis. Get enough for, I do. I've ordered enough for, let's see, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 candles. I have melon. I did, Kim. I apologize. I was looking at this. No, I have melon. I have a couple melons. Thank you, Joseph. Most popular scent is Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, although I happen to like Fruit Loops better. Flowery stuff. I don't know. I mean, I make Tide is a big one. Like I said, I have a lot of scents that aren't even on the website. And I make different scents. I gotta streamline the website. I've changed things so many times. And I keep saying once I sit down, I'm going to sit down and do this. Picked up some more glasses today to try the different fruity stuff. I have firewood. I have a couple of different firewoods. Most women have a couple melons. I'll buy Fruit Loop soon. I like musky scent. I have a couple of guy scents. I have some new guy scents, like cologne scents. I have Jacquard. But I haven't, like the ones I'm going to name, I only can make like 2 candles or 1 big one because I only bought like a trial size. But Jacquard, a bunch of oak for men, a whole bunch of men's stuff. Do you have a lilac lotus candle? I have the lilac. I just don't have the lotus name. Yeah, I have a Jacquard. It actually smells pretty good. See, no, I don't care. True Talker. No, I don't watch Hartley at all. I will not give her a view. I don't care. Teakwood wooden wick. All right, you got it, Bobby. I have all, believe me, I have enough false scents. I have too many false scents. I have false scents out the yin yang. I see a lot of people like Jacquard. I also have Old Spice. And I have something else for men. The Old Spice smells really good too. I have Tide. I have so many scents. Yeah, I like fall scents too. I have apple maple bourbon, a whole bunch of stuff. I got everything. You name it, I got it. All right, so nobody wants anything out of the norm. I want my coffee candles and Old Spice and Jacquard. All right. I may have to order Jacquard from my other company. Looks like a kitchen floor up against the kitchen wall cabinet. That's what I was sent. That's exactly what I was sent from them. You crochet pumpkins? I didn't realize so many people would like Jacquard. But I do think that's the other company. Yeah, this company doesn't have it. Oh, maybe because I spelled it wrong? Yeah, no, they don't have it. Different company. The link to my website is energycandles.com. ENERGIE candles.com. But if you order a candle, a specific scent that you want, just write it in the notes. Say, I don't want this candle. I want this candle. I do have cucumber melon. I have cucumber melon. I have bamboo and cucumber. I have cucumber and lavender. I am on Twitter, Ritas. I don't have polo. Not even sure I can get polo, but I'm not positive. I have some Joe Malone scents. Oh, I do have polo. I have polo. I could get polo red, which is grapefruit, lemon, armas, clary sage, rosemary, marine, peppery green, geranium, violet, oak moss, amber, cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, patchouli, and tonka bean. That I can get from this company. Inspired by the polo scent. It says a floral nature intermingles with top notes of citrus and aromatic by a decadent base of amber woods and musk, inspired by the polo scent. I have Instagram too. Twitter name is TwistedXCons. CONS. I have the Geo. That one I have. I have caramel apple. I have caramel popcorn. Cannoli. Man, I miss cannolis. I have apple cinnamon. I have spiced apple cinnamon. And there is a difference, actually. I would love a cannoli. All right, so I'm going to also order 4 ounces of the Polo Red. All right. Continue shipping. Oh, I don't want to shop. Check out. Shipping is so fucking expensive. My God. PayPal. And it's funny because these companies don't think like we, we charge shipping too. It's hysterical. Huh? Who's Mr. X Threat? I don't even know who the fuck Mr. X is. All right. Do you ship your candles overnight? No, it has to cure for a little while. Takes a couple of days to cure. Shit, my customers wish I sent shit out that quick. All right, order's done. It should be here in a few days. It is so damn expensive. Who the hell's Mr. X? Can you tell me who Mr. X is? Not that I care, but who the fuck is Mr. X? Is going to go. I agree. Everything's going downhill. Totally agree with that. I can make a pineapple vanilla. He was on Jim's watched. Oh God, no thanks. He's interviewing family. He's not interviewing my family members. Oh my God. Believe me, I don't care. He is not interviewing a family member. These people are fucking ridiculous. I could care less. It's not important. It's nothing. Nobody gives a fuck. I just ordered it. I'll have it in a few days. I can't either. And it's to know that fucking Ballet Babe is running it. Oh my God. Yeah, trust me. Nobody's talking to my family members at all. Trust me, nobody's talking to my family members. I can guarantee that. I have a very, very close-knit family. Nobody would talk to him. Somebody would have known already. This is such nonsense. I come from a nice Jewish home in Queens, New York, and Long Island. Trust me, nobody's talking to him. I have a very well-respected family. Nobody is fucking wasting their time. I don't even think he's talking about me anymore, unless it came from tonight. But Jim hasn't even mentioned me in a couple of days. People are like hanging on to something. Oh, I know good vibes. Oh my God. I can't with them. Cake Boys cannoli kits on his website. Seen a mini waffle. I did. I am learning how to do them. I got to get better with the whipped cream. Once I have the whipped cream nailed, I'm good to go. Like so many things will open up for me once I get that whipped cream nailed. It's hard though. I won't, Kim. It's hard though. I mean, you have to hit it at the exact temperature, the right temperature. People haven't realized he throws out a bone for your haters to keep them tuning in, and he never goes through it. And that's what I'm saying, Lab. He doesn't even, like, I've had people watching him. He still has my face in the background, which I think is funny, but he doesn't even talk about me. I heard his last 2 lives, he never even mentioned me. You know, and they're all waiting on bated breath. My son sent me a question after getting porn from me. These are the mini waffle and little blueberries. Yeah, no whipped cream, just little wax melts. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I did with the Sour Patch stuff. It was some guy on Jim's panel. Oh, someone that called in? It was Doug. Doug's the one that does that. Doug called in like 6 times, I heard yesterday. That's all Doug under different voices. People are so fucking fooled. Shit's comical. And Hux, you're not afraid to come in here and tell me. You don't think I see screenshots of the shit you say about me in other chats? Bitch, please. I know exactly what you say about me in other chats. I just don't give a fuck. You're not that important. But don't come in here with your bullshit. Like, oh, I don't mean to tell you or into it. Yeah, you did. You absolutely fucking did. You knew what you were doing when you said it. Trying to promote Tropical Gal. Get the fuck out of here. Anyone that watches her, I feel bad for you. But in order to watch her, you have to be obsessed with me, because I am the only thing she does videos about for 3 years. So anyone that watches her, yeah, it says a lot about you. Just saying. Thank you. Eden, thank you. But wait till you guys see the ones tonight. Once I get done making all the candles for the orders that I have to put in, that I have to finish. Once those are done, then I'm going to start with the fruit and the whipped cream and stuff. I don't care. I don't agree with it. No, she's 100% wrong. Real life is not cool regardless. I don't care what she does. She's a fucking moron. All she does is lie. That's all this woman does is lie. She lies about everything. Everything. It's crazy. I've never in my life seen someone lie the way she does. Ever. Ever. That's why I don't pay her any attention. No, you can't. You don't use a little. I mean, you use an electronic one, but it dries in the piping bag so fast that you just have to, like, your timing has to be perfect. And I never get my timing perfect. Oh, yeah, you could smell it. The coffee is very strong. Very strong. It is probably the strongest scent I have. But yeah, you could smell it. I mean, I smell it when I walk in the house. Oh. All right, but I am going to get off. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I have stuff to do. Hopefully my pool is clean. It'd be so cute in the kitchen. Well, wait till you see the ones I'm trying tonight. I think I realized the mistake I made. Like, Joe, yours probably won't burn right. But I realized the mistake I made in looking at other candles and why I was having a hard time with the wicks. I think I figured it out. So we're going to practice some tonight and see what happens. I'm in a creative mood. I got to eat something though. I'm hungry. Let me say this. I don't make the soaps, but I order them from a aromatherapy place, and I'm out currently. I have to order more. but I don't make them myself, but they do come from an aromatherapy place, a top-notch one. So, and that's it. Thank you, Suzanne. I wasn't gonna, yeah, as long as you don't burn it, you're good. Because all the testers, my wicks was shot. But I was looking at all these people that do them, and I realized what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna try it tonight. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for the super chats and PayPals. I love you guys. And you want to know something? No, I'm actually really glad that tonight happened, and I'm going to explain why. Because for the longest time, I really thought that that candle by Bomb, like it did blow up. And, I always wondered what certain things were. But now that I zoomed it and I saw what was actually happening, that's not even my fucking candle. And they were trying to pass off something that wasn't even mine, or, trying to say that it ruined something that it never ruined. So I'm actually very glad tonight happened, honestly. So thank you, Bomb. Now you just proved even more what a fucking scammer you are. And we see that Cat's Wool is a scammer. So carry on. Not everyone likes you, but we do. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. So, okay. I will see you guys later. I have used your candles and they burn perfectly fine. Thank you, Stella. Stella's had like 6 candles. A lot of people in here have had years of candles from the beginning to the end. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And that's it. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to make some candles and try some cool shit. Jerry and Bobby, both of your candles will be mailed out Monday. And the winners from last night. I didn't get a chance to mail them out today. But I promise you they'll be mailed out Monday. I will see you guys later. Peace.
business call. To accept, press 1. To decline.
Hello?
Hello, do you know you're still alive?
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, wow.